Your Excellency, our special guest of honor, one of the leaders of our party, the former governor of Plateau State, Senator David Jonah-Jang, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, members of National Assembly that are here, the chairman of our party, chairman of the Elders Council, the gubernatorial candidates of our party in Plateau State that has accompanied our leader for the flag off ceremony today, the chairman of the party in Plateau State, and my sister, Honorable Benela, who also accompanied our dear leader. Members of the State House of Assembly, the council chairman and your councillors, the chairman of the River State Traditional Rulers Council, and other traditional rulers that are here, particularly the Nwele, Omagwa, and members of your Council of Chiefs. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, let me, on behalf of the government and people of the state, most sincerely thank you for honoring our invitation. This is the second time you are coming to the state. The last time you came, you commissioned the civil servant quarters. Today, you are going to flag off the internal roads in Omagwa community in Ikuri local government area. Yes, I think it will interest you to note that this was one of the communities when I started this struggle of becoming the governor from 2014. They gave me a lot of support through their son, Samuel Wanasike. Samuel Wanasike was one of those who risked their life when a lot of them were threatened in this local government. And so I told the people of Omagwa, having supported me, having played a crucial role in my election, I will also support you by providing this basic infrastructure. So I want to sincerely thank you for giving us your son, the chairman of council, for the support he has been giving to our administration and the support he has been mobilizing for our party in this local government area. I have no doubt in life that everybody must not like you. I have no doubt in life when you are doing well, people will hate you. But what is important is for you to continue to do well, let them hate you, than not doing well and then you are being liked. I prefer you to do well, let them not like you, but God likes you. And that is what is happening today in our society. So many people, I want to say there, and I don't give a damn what anybody says. I know those who stake their neck out when it's time for election in this local government. I know those. I know those who will run to my house and tell me they have hijacked the materials. I know those who will tell me that, oh, the former governor came to my community and took all the results. So you want me to leave my own village and come to your own village. But when we win, they become leaders. That has to stop. That has to stop. All these bogus claims, this and that, it has to stop. Now is go to your village, bring the vote. Go to your ward, bring the vote. Not every time. They came with soldier. They came with this. You don't know where soldiers are. People just make bogus claims. The next thing you see, they will sit in the front line leaders. That has ended. It has ended. So, Your Excellency, I thank you. This local government, you could ask, I finished the internal roads of Isobo. I finished almost the one of Arlo, the last one that I did from Arlo now to Omagua. But next week we are supposed to go to Igrita. So nobody will say, I've not been able to identify with this local government. Nobody will say, I've not brought infrastructure to this local government. I've done school in Ubima. I've done school in Omawa. I challenge anybody. Jerry Gada commissioned the one of Omawa. So we can beat our chest and tell the people of the local government we have created impact. They can feel our presence in this local government. And we owe you that. Because the former governor who was on seat when I was running for governorship for this local government, but you resisted everything and make sure we won that election. So you deserve whatever you get today. You deserve whatever you get today. Your Excellency, our leader, here in this state, we are concerned about providing the dividends of democracy. We are not concerned about knowing people since 1993. We don't want to know people since 1993. We want to know our people and provide what our people needs. Like I tell anybody who cares, now that he's from this community, he can tell his community people, I know the governor. They will say, okay, if you know the governor, what have you brought? He can say, I have brought internal roads to Omagua local government. That is knowing the governor. If you know Mr. President or Mr. Vice President, then you can't bring something to your community. You are knowing him is in vain, it's useless. Instead of me to know a president, and then there's nothing to attract to my local government, to my state, then my knowing president is worthless. You know somebody to utilize that relationship for the benefit of your people. That's what they call having a relationship with somebody in authority and being close to people in authority. If your closeness to people in authority is only how you can get oil block and sell, then that is selfish. For you, that's selfish. It's not for the interest of your people. If you are doing those in authority just to use them to brag, when you're with your people, you call on phone, without anything attached, bring it up. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. What makes sense is of what benefit your relationship with those in authority you have attracted to your community. So today I'm here, I'm very happy that I'm in this community today. Nobody will say, Omarabu will not say, I have abandoned them. In fact, before now, the traditional ruler was not recognized. It was not recognized. It was this that made me to recognize him. I hope the traditional ruler, you are working closely with him. If you are not, then you look for trouble. You know, what I don't like in life, when people do good for you, you pay them with bad. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. So if I hear they are not working with this, then I will take back the recognition. But I just want to let you know that. Because somebody cannot suffer and create a relationship that benefits you then you turn around against that person. It's not allowed. One as governor, I will not allow that. So if you know that anything or anybody pushing you, better have a rethink before I enter bus. Anything can happen. So many politicians today suffer from this fate. Lack of gratitude. Lack of gratitude. Greed. And when you are within that cycle of being an ingrate, you can never grow. Envy. You will see that nothing good will come around you. But when you see somebody doing well and you associate with that, you will grow. That's how life is. There are no two ways about it. I made a broadcast to the state, and I told the state, look, we are not going to relent because we have been spending a lot of money on insecurity, oil bunkering, which is affecting our revenue at the federal level. And we had meeting with security agencies, and I told them, you must go all out. If I hear anybody holding meeting, whether in a restaurant, whether in a hotel, and I find out that the cultists are there, we will invade that place. I will not give anybody any breathing space to organize yourself to attack. I will not agree. 2, if I hear anything of any filling station involved in oil bunkering, I will close that filling station. And therefore, I've directed the security agencies to know who has that filling station in Job and arrest that person, and we're going to prosecute the person. It doesn't matter how highly that person is. Some of this should be used to be taught a lesson. It's not to go on radio. Time has come. We cannot allow oil bunkering. We can't. We will reduce this to the barest minimum. So I've ordered the security agencies to identify who owned that filling station that was sealed up 2 days ago and go after and arrest the owner of that filling station. Let him tell us why he's involved in oil bunkering. So nobody can make the state to look unsafe. No, we will not allow it. We're spending money, paying security every day. Whether you're in PDP, whether you're in APC, whichever party you belong, when once we catch you, you're involved, to hell. You can go to social media, write whatever you want to write. It's not my business. You can claim, oh, this and this. It's not my business. My business is to fight crime and criminalities. I owe nobody any apology to fight crime. I took oath of office to say I'll protect life and property. I took oath of office. So until May 29, 2023, I'll continue to do that. So if you know there are criminals coming around your area and you give them a covering space, no problem. But one day, we'll get intel and we'll know. And when we come, you can tell people it's because they are not supporting me. What are they supporting me for? I'm not running any election. I'm not running an election, so you don't need to support me. You can support those who are running for election. I'm not running. So you don't need to threaten me. And like I said before, our people should not allow politicians to be deceiving them. This time around, vote on those who will make this state to be great. Vote for those who will deliver the dividend of democracy. Those who have passion, who are committed to make sure that this state works. It is very, very key. Very, very key. And this time around, those of you who are going to National Assembly, don't take our vote for granted. Don't take our vote for granted. If you know you're not working hard, yes, you may contest under PDP. There's no law that says you must win every seat. There's no law that says you must win every seat. So if you are using us, and then you go and do whatever you're doing, the election day, you see how it works. You see how it works in election day. Hey, Merengwa, I hope you are here. Hey, Merengwa, I hope you are here. Don't take our votes for granted, though. Not the one now you come to my house and start crying. Don't take our votes for granted, though. Anything can happen at any time. If anybody fights our system, we will fight the person back. Let me tell you what you don't understand in politics. The moment you claim to be working with us, and tomorrow you shift our enemy, we will take every might we have. We will even leave our enemy and finish you first. We will leave our enemy and finish you first. So all of you who are going back to Abuja to hold meeting with our enemies in this state, I'm going to finish you to the last. You can't come here, gain from the state, be a contractor, get money, then you move to Abuja to hold meeting against us. And you say, I will leave you free. I will not leave you free. I will not. I'm not a born again to this level. Yes, I'm a Christian, but I'm not a born again to this level. If you touch me or touch any of my person, you will see the firework.
I see the burn them, he got the sweet us. I see the sweet us, he got the burn them.
So, our leader one saying this now, so nobody should come and meet you and say, go and talk to me. Better talk to them now. Better talk to them. We remove a national party chairman who was not doing well. All of them were here. We all agreed. Now they are going to Abuja to hold meeting with this man we remove. Thinking that you use that to fight us. We will crush them. This is a national television. So wherever you are, hear me and hear me well. Hear me and hear me well. That's why if you read the politics of Russia, Putin and his friends, read the politics. He said, look, you have taken this, you have taken this. Don't deny this my own. When some of them started putting their head, he said, I think we were agreed on this thing now. You go here. You've taken. You go here. So leave this one for me. And then you are putting your hand again in this one. You crushes them. So for those of you who have not read, go and read the politics of Russia, Putin and his friends, so that you be careful before you take any step. So Excellency, let me invite you to come and talk to the people of the state, particularly Omagwa community, and help us to flag off these Omagwa internal rules to the glory of God. Thank you, and God bless you.